Hello everyone, it is Susan here. Welcome to my channel. So I am doing something I never do, and I am recording at 10 o'clock at night. I never do this, but it is Saturday, no, it's Friday night. Oh gosh, the Friday before this video goes out, so I'm recording this early. And it is raining out, and I have my window open, and I can hear the rain, and I don't know, I just felt like crafting. So I am going to work on today's May 13th spring cluster, which is monochromatic, which means the same color in different shades with a pop of one other color. So that's what I'm working on today. So be sure to check out my co-host Sheree from Turquoise Dreaming. Her link is below, so make sure after you watch this video you head on over to her channel as well. And be sure to check out everybody's videos in my description box. Thank you all. And before we get started, you know, I keep forgetting to remind everybody I have a giveaway going on. So I retire at the end of this month, at the end of May. So I will have the link below to my retirement announcement. So check that out. It's throughout the month of May. There's 3 ways that you can be entered. Okay, so here we go. So obviously my color is purple. And you know what? I'm doing a swap with somebody, and her favorite color is purple, and her least favorite color is yellow. I was going to do a pop of yellow, but I'm like, well, this cluster that I'm making right now, I actually want to send to her in a packet of other purple fabrics. So, and since she didn't like yellow, I'm like, well, I'll just take the yellow out of here. She has no idea that I'm doing this for her, none whatsoever. So my pop of color is going to be black. So I have this fabric. I have this. I can't wait to cut into this and start like tearing it apart, like shredding it. I have this. I have to say, this purple with the white polka dot, I think is my favorite. Like, it's like my favorite. Like my favorite. Yeah, I'm loving it. This is a really different shade of purple, but it is purple. And then we have this. So even though, right, I say, right, monochromatic, with a pop of color, which is the black. So the white kind of doesn't really fit in, but you know what? The rules are to be broken. Okay, that's all I'm saying. So, I think the foundation of my, oh, and I have some eyelash trim, and I have some purple lace, and I have a purple button. So I think the base of my cluster is going to be this right here. So now I have to decide, right, what size do I want to make? And I know, you know, a lot of people like to make really like small clusters, which is absolutely fine. I love making them as well. But I also enjoy making bigger clusters. So I think that's what I'm going to do here. So I do like the very, very, frayed look. So I do want to make sure that I fray my edges, or not edges, well, yeah, I guess it is edges, the edges of my fabric. And it doesn't have to be neat and clean, right? Doesn't have to be neat and clean. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit. Okay, so I have this. This is going to be my base. And, you know, if you ever want to even make something like look a little shabbier, you can certainly use what is this called? Seam ripper, and shred it even more. And I do not take credit for this idea. You can check out Susan Taylor Brown here on YouTube, and she uses her seam ripper a lot on her clusters. And I like to as well, but for purposes of time on this video, I didn't want to take too much time. So, you know, that's good. It's not, I just don't want it super neat looking, but that's just me, right? Okay, so I have that. So then maybe on top of that, what do I want to do? I think I'm going to put some of this. So as I get the layers, you know, on top of one another, I do think that, you know, for me, I do like them to get a little smaller and smaller so that you can see the layers underneath. Now, I have done clusters where, you know, that's like not a rule, and, you know, as long as you can see like one little piece of, you know, one little section of what's underneath, that's good. And, you know, I don't know, it's, you know, sometimes clusters honestly take on a life of their own, and that's fine. You know what, just kind of roll with it. And yeah, just roll with it and have fun So as you can imagine, I have like tons of thread right now everywhere. Okay, so I like that. Now what I might want to do, I know that black is my pop of color, so let me see if I can maybe pull in just a little bit of black lace at this point in time. So I think I'll just cut a piece, and let's see if we can get this on here. And I know it's odd having the black with the white, but the black is my pop of color. So I do want to try to do that. So you can even use your seam ripper on your laces. And again, this is just a different look. So you guys, you do you, I do me. And when I saw Susan do this, I'm like, oh my gosh, that is so me, because I am not about, you know, having things neat and clean. And, you know, I mean, certain things I do. It's not never, but, you know, something like this, I'm all about the get it frayed, get it all kinds of fun looking. Okay, so let's just kind of you know what, I really like this edge over here. I think I'm going to just put it this way for now. Okay, so I have that there. So then let's grab a little piece of this. And yeah, don't you love that sound? Do you love the sound of tearing fabric? Oh my gosh, I love it. And this is very different fabric. It's very, very, very thin. It almost feels like silk. It's like that thin, but it's not. I don't know what kind of fabric it is, but I like the fact that it gets really distorted just by tearing it. So I'm going to go ahead and you know what, I think, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this on here. I don't know. All right, let me get to the black, more black. I do want to get a piece of this on there, and I really like the little, you know, fringe going on here. I am going to try, I don't think this will tear. I don't know. Oh, it does. Ooh, and look at how, ooh, that's awesome. Like how it gets all kinds of messy there. I love that. Ooh. Okay. So now I have this, and I did want to add some of this, and these are the last two pieces of fabric. So I think what I'll do is I just want maybe a little piece of this. Yeah, I like it. Obviously I like it when things are frayed. Yeah. So now if you're interested in participating in this collaboration, it is open and everyone is welcome to join in. So you can just let me know in the comments below, and you would just follow all the rules they're not rules. We have prompts, and we have prompts below, and you know, you would put Sheree and my YouTube link in your description box here on YouTube, or you can tag us on Instagram, and we will have your link in our description box. And we do request that you subscribe to our YouTube channel because we will subscribe to yours. All right, so now I have all this yummy stuff, right? I got a lot of yummy stuff going on here. A lot of yummy stuff. I'm kind of liking this. I might have to just move things around a little bit. You know, I really like this fabric. I didn't want to cover it up too much. So it's just you know, you just kind of move things around, and you know what? I don't know that I can put this piece on there. I'm going to take those two pieces off, and let's see what I can do with this. So you know what? I am going to turn this way, like that. I think what I'm going to do is put it under the polka dot fabric like that. And I have that. I like that. So I also have this pretty purple lace, and I have a piece of purple like eyelash trim, like the eyelash trim that actually looks like eyelashes, which is a little freaky if you ask me. And then I have purple eyelash trim. So see, it kind of comes together, I think, for me when I put the eyelash trim in it. Did you notice that? I don't know if you noticed that. So like when I take this out, I mean, I love this. I think it's beautiful, you know, because I can see everything. But as soon as I put that on there, I just feel like it brings everything together, and I can still see everything underneath it. And I think I want this incorporated more. So now I'm going to move this back over here. So maybe what I need to do is have something where the polka dots are going to pop out on this side, like that. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, so this is going to go. All right, let me kind of start all over again here. So we got this going on. This is good. I like that there. I like having that there with a little bit of the lace. And I'm going to put a button on. And remember, I'm going to be sending this to somebody that I'm doing a swap with. So I hope she likes it. And it is definitely monochromatic with a pop of color. So I'm going to sew this button on, and then I'm going to just make sure that even my thread is purple, but then I'll make sure that everything is held down. So the majority of the time when I do clusters, I can sew or glue or staple in just one area, and it grabs everything. It grabs all the layers. And I kind of feel like I'm even doing that here. One thing when I do the fabric clusters like this, I just need to be careful that I don't sew everything down too neatly. Otherwise, it gets flat, and I don't want it flat. Not for this kind of cluster. Okay, so now I'm just going to kind of see, right? So I know I have everything together because, well, I can see that I have this purple lace, I have the eyelash trim, I have the black lace, and I have both pieces of purple fabric underneath. I did it. So I don't know that, you know what I'll do? I'll just kind of tack it down just a little bit over here. And I didn't tie off the, you know what I think I'll do? No, I'm just gonna do a couple little stitches on each side just to hold it down just a little bit more. But I don't want to go overboard because I've done that. I have done that where, you know, I just sew too much down and then I don't like it. So I'm just going to do the same thing over here and I'm done. So this is my monochromatic cluster using fabric and eyelash trim and black lace and purple lace. So, yep. Awesomeness. I just want to keep pulling that out. All right, I'm going to kind of leave it at that. So I just want to, I'm going to put, see, here I go. I'm going to put one stitch up here, just one, because I want to make sure that the eyelash trim, even though I want it to be loose, I don't want it to be too loose. So I'm just going to put one stitch up here. One little stitch. Okay, that's it. I'm done. I want this fluffy, messy, and I love that. Okay, so let me tie that off. And I think that she is really going to like this. I hope. Yep. So, all right. Oops. There we go. All right, so let me know what you think. And again, if you would like to participate in this open collaboration, just comment below. And I love it. I think it came out perfectly, and I think that she will like it as well. All right, thank you so much for being here. Check out Sheree's channel, Turquoise Dreaming, and you please check out everybody's videos listed below, or go ahead and just click on hashtag spring clusters, and everybody's videos will come up that way as well. All right, thank you so much, everybody. God bless. Bye-bye.